Hello, everybody. 30 seconds early. Ha! I'm the Astonishing Melanie, and today we're going to have a couple of people helping me out since Omar's on vacation with his friends, and I'm really glad he's taking the time off. And so I thought, well, I could hang out with you guys. So, Matthew, you do not have to apologize for coming in late because we wouldn't even know you're there, right? Maybe you were just watching and not commenting. So it's good to see you. And Ace Booping and Adam, I'm sorry we do not have Jack Kirby on as a guest today. I'm so sorry. And there goes my puppy. He's seeing somebody outside, I suppose. Jed Oldmar, Melanie. Okay, I'll tell him you said that. I'm doing good, thanks. Thank you, Lydia. And morning from Texas. Hi, Jesse and Ben. So Maddie is going to drop in, and we've got Jess from Omnidog. He's dropping in too. Baby Tyler, he is getting ready to go to a con, which I'm so jealous. That's really exciting. And hi, Max. Yes, hello, mid-teen nerds. And hi, Hannah. Thank you guys for joining. Yes, Lydia does swoop in to save the day. Yeah, that is a good nickname for him, right? Old Mar, because of Old Man Logan. I'm assuming you're not just making fun of his age, because we're not old. Let's see. Hi, post-punk Omnidog. Is Omar wigging up for an announcement? No, he is having fun with his friends. He did leave me a list of release dates that I'll go over later. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. Say hi.
Hi.
And then you can go adjectiveless Alicia.
Hi.
Thank you, sweetie.
Hi.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hi.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alicia. Thank you. And Les, how about this? Instead of saying hi, what are you reading? Which comic are you reading?
The Fantastic Four.
The original from the beginning, Fantastic Four. She has to read a chapter a day, an issue a day. What do you think of it?
It's good.
Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Bye-bye. I love you. Let's see. Is an anklet a good gift for a 37-year-old female cousin? Sure. I think so. Yeah. Jet. So essentially, this will be the best Q&A ever. I don't know. We'll just. I'm not quite sure about questions being answered, but we could just have fun hanging out, right? Let's see. Partworks Comics readers. Speaking of cons, we just got Frank Miller added to the guest for Thought Bubble. Hope we're still open for big events in November. For Thought Bubble, was that a con then? I don't know what that is. Hello from Queens, New York. And yes, Adam, aren't they? Fantastic Four is dialogue heavy. We read the first issue together, taking turns, and last night she wanted to read together. I'm like, I'm too tired. Let's read Dogman because I love Dogman. It's not dialogue heavy, so I'm really proud of her. And who publishes Persona? Is it Viz? I can't remember. Well, the company sent Lydia like all of Persona 4. Well, regardless, it's a whole series, so she's reading like one a day, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Okay, Thought Bubble is a convention in UK. Thank you, David. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Jessica. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm Terry Jones. If I could announce the Alpha Omnibus. Oh, he's a special guest. I did get him out because he hasn't been on the stream for a while. There we go. Let's see. She's getting in at a great time for Fantastic Four with all the Omnis and Epics being reprinted. Yeah, they're really good girls. Oh my goodness. They their poppy gave them a homework assignment for the summer, and Alicia yesterday was like, I haven't read an issue yet. So she was, she was on point with that. So Cesar, Omar is with his buddies hanging out at a lake. So I'm really glad for them, right? They do it every year, at least once a year, and they go camping a couple of times too. But this isn't camping. This is like in a house. So it's a family property, right? Let's see. Yes, James, thanks for asking. I am ready for tomorrow for my interview with Elsa. Okay, I wrote it down how to pronounce her name. Charretier. I know it starts with Cha. Well, okay, I wrote it down somewhere. And I kept like rewinding the video so I could hear how she's saying it. So I'm really excited. That's at 1 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow because she's my new hero. I love her artwork. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Maddie.
What is up?
Oh,
You guys both came in at the same time.
I didn't know Tyler was going to be here too.
Yeah. And if I
It sounds like you're going to be all alone. I was like, oh no.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah. And Jess should be on soon.
Well, Jess is never on time. You know Jess. He's like a wizard.
I started 30 seconds early.
Wow.
So I was just sitting there and I'm like, I might as well start.
I had to restart my computer and I got behind playing Digimon. So, it happens.
It happens to the best of us.
We can't have Omar going on. Wait, where is it? Yes, he worked so hard on the X-Men reading work. We can't have Omar going on any dangerous adventures. He's too valuable. Hey, you know what? One time at this lake, he caught his arm on fire.
What?
Yeah, this was a few years ago. Hi, Jess.
Oh, Omnidog's Vault here. Unbelievable. Jess, way to be on time, mate. Where have you been?
I was sitting sipping coffee. A earlier screen saying, "Doesn't she see me? What's going on?" And then I scrolled up a little bit and I said, "Oh, enter studio." So that was like 8 minutes ago. I'm like, "I'm all on time. I got the lights on, everything."
Yes.
Now I'm 10 minutes.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
And people are excited for the panel. Oh, I like it over your nose.
We'll get rid of the comment so you can see it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There you go.
Did someone just...
Maddie, how's it going? Maddie.
Good.
Okay.
What? How you doing?
Good. How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
How's it going, Astonishing Melanie?
Good. It's post-punk Omnidog said it's during Show Me. That's still a mystery to me.
What is that sound?
Whose dog is acting up? It's not even mine this time.
He's been working all morning at a cat outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to teach him to stand down, and he's learning, but I'm not there to say stand down to him. So.
You can't trust cats, I'm telling you. Dogs take care of them.
There is something weird in the background here.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yes, what's wrong with you? Yes, no, you can't do that.
Wait, what was that?
What's happening?
There's something weird.
It's brilliant.
Spider-Man. Okay.
Y'all are too much.
Maddie, that's Tyler.
I believe it. I mean, I assumed by the
There was
embarrassed
a
look.
spider in my face, okay? I was sitting at my desk. A spider crawled down right here. We made eye contact, and I let out a very masculine scream. I don't know why they clearly voice changed it, because I don't sound like that.
When Ryan said it this morning, that's what it sounded like.
It's awful. You know, he must have voice changed that, because when I scream, it's like this. Oh no, there's something right here in my face. That's exactly how I sound.
Oh my
Jesus.
goodness.
Okay, I got a question for the panel and for the chat. If Jess,
Oh, Jess.
oh my God, Jess, this is so
Tyler.
unprofessional.
I've had a spider in my ear.
Oh,
I've had a spider in my pants, and I've had a spider in my mouth. So I'm good with spiders now. I would not scream if it
Spider
was.
in your pants? Is that code for
I
something?
think
No,
that's
it
correct.
wasn't. It was high school, and I'm like, I feel something crawling in my pants, and the teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, and I was like, I think a spider's in my pants.
Oh, that's totally code.
Wow.
Sorry, go ahead, Tyler.
There's some Freudian stuff there. I'm gonna let that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to Jackson, Mississippi Comic Con. Now, I know, hold your applause. It's very exciting. It's like San Diego, then Jackson, Mississippi's right up there with it. We got a lot of famous guests coming. The famous Jim Cummins is going to be there, as well as the wrestler Sting. I know, it's very exciting. What is y'all's, it's been a few years since I've been to a con, honestly. What is y'all's like go-to thing? When you go to a convention, what's the one thing that you want to do more than anything else?
Well, I mean, for a Comic-Con, you only have one option, and that's shop. So
I like it. I like your style, Maddie. I love that.
Any other conventions, any other styles, I'd say something different. I think for Comic-Con, it's like you pay money to get in, so you can spend more money. That's why you go.
Sounds like life. Good luck following that up, guys. But I'd still like to hear your answers, even though they're clearly going to be second best.
That's true. Adam said Artist Alley. That's I mean, that's the main place to shop. I feel like
I get a 5-shot espresso over ice first thing.
We did. Right?
That's your number one thing right there. Okay.
Yeah, it gets me ready, and then I go in.
All right.
Me and Jess have the same stamina when it comes to cons. Like, I love it, but then after a few hours, I'm like, stimulus overload. But I go for the cutesy merchandise first, like plushies or stickers or stuff like that. I go that first.
I ran out of juice at about the same time.
Yeah, we did.
Both days. We're both.
Need a nap and then go back.
Omar's up interviewing Chris Claremont for the 90th time. We're like, okay, go home. Oh, your super chats.
Yeah, Novark, I have a booth usually. I walk the con before it opens. I go look for Silver Age books. Usually, that's really cool.
That's nice. I had a booth once. Didn't go well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get rich, and it didn't happen.
Oh. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lionheart. What's up, Melanie, Maddie, Jess, and Tyler? Melanie, did Omar bring any books with him? I am matching the chair.
What?
This is the new design. It's like a month old. At our spread shop, do you even near mint?
That's awesome.
And
I love that everybody has fancy chairs now. I'm so proud of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jess,
I had to get one because mine broke. So longer full pink setup.
Somebody told me that yours broke.
But your headphones match.
I do.
Yeah. And your microphone is pink, which is also a big plus.
I love your mic setup.
Jess, don't copy me. I'm trying to compliment her mic. This is so embarrassing.
What a time you went to the comic. Isn't it time you left?
Yes, why you been such a hater, dude? I'm hanging out with my friends. Joaquin. Joaquin in the chat.
Wait,
thank you, Philip.
Lionheart asked one more question. I'm sure he did bring books, but I wasn't here when he left. So
is he going camping?
That's a good question. No, it's a house. It's a family property down at Lake. So.
Oh, he went to the lake. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Maddie, you brought Philip's super chat.
Oh yeah, just to say thank you to Philip. Hashtag. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Hashtag Tyler Rapp. Hashtag MC. Hashtag SSD. What about hashtag OmniDog, Philip?
No, Philip knows what's up. Philip absolutely knows what's up. Philip
around. What the
heck?
Thank you, Philip. I dropped some hot beats yesterday in our live stream. Jess was feeling it, man. He was feeling the flow. You should have seen this dude dance. It was nuts. It was crazy.
The room, and you texted me when to come back.
Matthew said for a con, sitting there for hours with the schedule, planning a plan of attack so I don't miss anything. I used to go to so many panels. I used to do panels at cons all the time, so I get a free badge. But now I make enough money that I don't have to stress about that as much because running panels was stressful.
Yeah,
even though having a panelist badge was nice. It's nice not to do that anymore. So, but I would do a near mint one. Like I would love to do like a panel if we're all at the same con sometime, or just like a comic book friends one where we do one. I've always been doing where somebody says like, it's people that are into comics or into other stuff, but they'd like recommendations. So you could say, hey, I like such and such show. What would be a good comic? And so we're here to like.
There it is.
That
guy.
I thought he was really on.
I did too. I was like, okay.
That's what after our after hours thing when near minting became a thing.
You know, when am I going to get an invitation to after hours?
Well,
Jess, why would you not invite
out.
Maddie? Jess, why would you not invite Maddie?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Jess?
I'm just saying. I have to go out and beg and be like, can I hang out?
First of all, it's Omar calling me at 11:30 at night when I'm already in bed. And
I might be drunk at that time. I think I would be wonderful entertainment.
Well, I had nothing to do with it. Talk to Omar.
Yes.
He's like, I'm drunk. Let's do a show. I'm like, it's 11:30.
That is actually how it
I
happens.
see.
That actually is how it happens.
I'll tell Omar, Omar, I miss you. Let's hang out. It's like, yeah, dude. Just hanging out with you and Tyler. I see how it is.
Yeah, Jess and I both responded.
I'm just kidding. I love you all. There's no.
Tyler and I were fighting it the whole way.
We did. We fought it tooth and nail until he finally made us both get out of bed and get on the camera.
And it was about 12:15 when we did it.
I've just been up playing Digimon by myself.
What about Maddie? How's the Star Wars reading going? Are you
good?
Star Wars?
Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up with like the High Republic stuff, but there's another book coming out, I think, next week. The next novel in this
How do you
High
like
Republic
the High
series.
Republic? How do you like?
I really, really like it. Now, granted, I'm a new Star Wars person, so I've never read, and I'm getting into stuff. I've never read any of the books before High Republic at all. Like besides like some comic books.
Yeah.
But I really, really like this. I really like the cast of characters. Like I'm having a lot of fun diving in.
Awesome.
I think it's very new reader friendly because I don't know anyone. So it's helpful. Yoda's there. That's it.
This is High Republic floppies you're reading?
And the novels.
Oh.
And the graphic novels. So I'm all in. I have like a pull list now, you guys. This is serious.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, because I had to get all of Infinite Frontier too, and all of Wonder Girl, and Green Lantern 80th, or Green Lantern, sorry, Green Arrow 80th coming out next week. So,
how's Wonder Girl?
Oh, great! Oh my gosh, she's great. She's perfect and beautiful and amazing, and wears pug shirts.
You know her.
Actually talking about this
I love her so much. I just think everyone should read her. Look at this beautiful goddess.
I have that cover. Is the story good?
Yeah, well, the art's great.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because you've got Joelle Jones still on art. And the story's fun. She's fun. Melanie, you would love her. She has a pet Pegasus or unicorn named like Frank or something. You would love her.
Frank. Hannah, do you love
I like that you framed it already. That's cool.
The Wonder Girl. Let's see. Thank you, Max, for the super chat. I passed all my exams and I'm graduating next Thursday. Congratulations. What are you graduating in? Can you make Omar send me some Omnis? Yes, world. This is to help with shipping. You're welcome. I will mention it to him.
Max is awesome. Max is my buddy. We talk on Instagram, and he had a concert, and he brought an action figure to his concert and set it on his amp, his Fender amp. It was awesome. I was so proud. Never been more proud of anything in my life. My whole life, that was my most proud moment.
Maybe Omar could send him a copy of Thirsty Mermaids.
That's a great idea.
It's a good book.
I love Thirsty Mermaids.
You and Christian are reading that, aren't you?
Yeah, we read it forever ago. I need a show on it, but
I mean, I think Jess and Christian are reading it. Or I think Christian convinced Jess to read it.
That sounds
I have it. I got it. Along
the
with
next thing I need to read, if you guys ever want to jump on, I'll be a new reader to make me do this. But I have to read this book this year because I still haven't read it.
Oh, it's a great book. I love that book.
I have to.
I love that book.
Oh, Jess, I did finish City of Sirens. Not Gotham City Sirens, like City of Sirens. Yeah, it's I don't want to give spoilers. Have you guys read it? It's it was at the end, it got really dark, right? Which I appreciate because it's just something different, and to be like, well, you know, if Harley Quinn's with Joker, yeah, she would have a dark side, but it was so much fun at the beginning.
It was the first 2/3 of that book are super fun.
Oh, did you say Gotham City Sirens? I thought you said City Sirens. Oh, okay. Now I know.
They wrong. Okay,
oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, that sounds cool. I thought it was like a Warped Tour band or something.
Warped Tour band. I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah, I know.
I would love to go to a Warped Tour. Do they still do that? Is that
no? I think they're over now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's tragic.
I never went to one, but I dressed like I did.
I put on my Taking Back Sunday album, and we'll roll.
My skinny jeans and my high tops and my teased hair. But I listened to like folk bluegrass music. It didn't make any sense.
I love it.
What was the figure on the amp?
He shared it at some point. It was like a little Deadpool. It was awesome. It was very cool. Hey, I don't know if you saw Joachim's comment. It was very insightful. I felt at 11:15 fake time.
Fake time.
Fake. All right. Oh,
you're invited. We'll pick a date.
There you go. Ooh, Ace was behind on stage behind Joan Jett during Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Wow.
They posted pictures of it on Twitter.
Cool.
And Joan was looking very nice.
69 likes. Nice. That goes along with it.
Nobody else liked the damn video. Keep it there. I'm just kidding. Get it to 420 and then we'll be okay. That's the only way.
I have not started Ringmaster. I have not started reading The Crow yet by James Abar. I love to see you review it on the channel. Thank you for a suggestion. Oh, I don't have paper with me. Right, thanks, Dan.
Look behind you.
Put it on your phone.
Paper everywhere. I mean, yeah, it's got pictures on it. But, you know.
I will put it on my
phone.
Open up an Omnibus.
Here, you take a chance to write it down, and I can command the chat for you, so you don't have to.
Oh yeah, sure.
Lionheart.
Thank you so much, Lionheart, for the super chat. Lionheart says, I bought my first signature series CGC book yesterday. The last run of #1, Kevin Eastman signature. 9.8. Nice.
That's super.
I don't understand CGC, but that sounds like a good number.
It is.
I approve.
Boy.
The only CGC I've ever wanted is the one with Roy Harper, and it's that Green Lantern Green Arrow book where they're like, he's like, my ward. He's got the
I'll be right back.
Do you have it?
Oh my goodness. Look at Jess. He's looking for a moment to flex. He's been waiting for this all morning. He's like, someone say something so I can go get a book and show it off. That's all he wanted to do. You could have brought up anything.
This is a good question for everybody. What's our motivations to read comic books? When I was taking martial arts, there was a comic book store next to the dojo. So, and I think I started watching the Fox Spider-Man cartoon right in X-Men. So I went over there to start buying random single issues of X-Men, Spider-Man, and one of my prized possessions was a $25 like holographic Venom card in like this plastic case, and I'm like, oh, this is so special.
That's amazing.
That was special too. Oh man, I remember in college I had it set up, and I came back one day and it was knocked over, and I was mad. The end. What about you guys? How you started?
You go, Maddie. No, you go.
I mean, I've been reading manga forever. And I was like, I can't get into comic books because I cannot do another hobby because I don't do things halfway. I'm all in. And then after, I've said this before, my origin story, but I got into like, I really liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and I loved Wonder Woman, the movie. And so I was like, okay. So I bothered Omar. I was like, hey, so what if I wanted to read more? And then now I'm here. But I just love any media. I love any geeky media. And every time I say I'm not going to get into something, I do. Dungeons and Dragons is one of those things. Like I've DM'd now. Like it just, I said I'd never like Transformers. And I read Transformers with Dan on Tuesday and cried my eyes out.
Yay! Well, no wonder you got
and then immediately put a bunch of stuff on my like wish list on Etsy. I was like, I need these buttons. So
I love that.
Yeah, no wonder you don't have time to read it, right? Because
oh, nice. That's so cool, Jess.
Childhood copy.
Really? That makes it extra special.
That is so awesome.
You kept good condition of that when you were a kid, dude.
I did, yeah. And here's the follow-up.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's awesome.
See, I still need to read that run.
Oh my gosh, you sure do.
I know. It's been on my list because, I mean, one, I love the both of them. And two, I mean, Roy Harper's there. I just bought 2 Roy Harper figures last weekend.
Oh, now things are getting spicy. Here's not books. It's fine. It's just a book, Jess. But this is a plastic toy.
I found these 2 at a local store.
Oh, Kingdom Come figures are hard to find.
And I'm gonna take them out of their box immediately because I don't keep anything in boxes.
Good.
But I was really excited.
That's awesome.
Look at them. So now I have like 5 Roy Harper figures.
Jess, did you want to go get your Roy Harper figure? Show it to everybody. Oh, look at my
I'll be right back.
Oh my lord.
Tyler, do you have any figures in boxes?
I open 95% of the figures.
I like that.
believe toys are meant to be played with, but if the packaging is like especially awesome, and I already have a version of that figure somewhere else, sometimes I'll leave it in just because I'm a snob a little bit like that, I guess. But I play with all my toys. I mean, like right here, I've got this picture of one of your viewers. Actually, you'll recognize him immediately as Sugar Man.
Oh
Sugar
yeah.
Man on my desk.
What?
Just chilling, just hanging out here.
Yeah, I don't keep any of mine in, which is good, but also a mistake because I do drop so many of my figures. I wish I had saved a picture because this Wonder Woman behind me fell and looked ridiculous. Her hair came off. She was like missing an eye. We glued it back together, but she looked terrifying. And that's the 3rd expensive figure I've broken because I broke 2 sideshows.
Oh, geez.
2. I've glued them back together. You wouldn't even be able to tell. But I dropped one as I was moving. But they're both about moving them, like moving houses. I dropped it on the street. Sonia started to go towards the sewer drain, and Tina dove for it.
Oh,
What statue is that?
Red Sonia.
Wow.
She's fixed. You would never know. You would never know.
Painful.
They are good quality figures because they stay together
Those
pretty well.
Are those are sideshow statues?
I've dropped 2 sideshow premium statues, Red Sonia and Wonder Woman. Broke both of them.
Oh, that hurt so bad. That hurt so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you fixed them.
I should not be allowed.
Action figure
Thank God
things.
it's a cosplayer's house. Yeah, they're $600 now. I had to cancel my Aloy pre-order.
Crazy boy.
Are you still getting that? You're not getting that.
No.
Man, that thing is so nice. We've been talking about that figure for so long, Maddie.
I put some money into it, but I had to cancel.
It's so beautiful, but it's so expensive.
It's like 32 inches.
And it looks just like her.
It's like her.
That's an awesome sound clip, just like her.
It does, though.
Play that on repeat.
It does.
Crazy boy, I love Venom. I saw in the chat you were like you were very, very excited about Venom. I love Venom so much that I have my own symbiote. Her name is Raze. I talk to her sometimes in my head, and no, like I do try to. Seriously, I'm like bored, and I'm like, I should keep this up. It would be fun to have an imaginary friend in my head.
Hey, I'm all for that. I've got 7 other people in my head.
Oh,
One of them is deaf and one of them is deaf and mute, so it's a little hard to understand. But we find other ways to communicate.
I thought I legit thought I was an alien when I was a kid. So like
That's awesome.
the prospect of like imaginary friends in your head. Fine.
Life's got to be interesting, right?
Yeah.
Jack Ferry asked a good question at 1021 that he said it's a question for Tyler. And I respond to all my questions that are specifically for me. It's about one every 45 minutes. And
Here we go. Found it. Which action figure toy design that changed drastically from original comic accurate to movie adaptation have you disliked the most?
Probably Hawkeye. I don't know why, but I really like his comic book, his like Silver Age campy purple comic book suit, and his movie figure when it came out with Avengers 1. I just don't really like any of the movie figures, but that one particularly disappointed me. I was like, why did they give him the purple suit? Come on, purple's a great color. What's wrong with purple? They made it all realistic looking. That's it. That was a good question.
The correct answer is anything from Dragon Ball Evolution. Thank you.
Yeah, that's actually true. No, I don't think Dragon Ball Evolution exists.
Chi-Chi McRoberts happened. It was
I've blocked
unfortunate.
I've blocked it out of my mind entirely.
Oh wait, you know what, Tyler and Jess, you didn't answer the question of how you got into comics.
Oh, somebody asked that question?
Yeah, earlier BJ did.
You want to start, Jess?
Yeah, Tyler got into comics when he was a young boy. A stranger on the street offered him candy and a comic book to get into with him. And no, I don't know.
About you know what? You're actually pretty close, honestly. Like shockingly, when I was a young boy, my friend Oliver Hodge. Shout out to Oliver Hodge, wherever you're at today, buddy. If you're in this chat, you just won 1 million SSD points. That would be shocking. Oliver Hodge in the 4th grade said, hey, man, check out this Daredevil book. My mom bought it for me from the dollar store. And I looked at it, and it was Daredevil Man Without Fear. And so my mom took me to the dollar store, and we bought it by Frank Miller. It changed my life forever.
Wow.
That's awesome.
What stores have comic books?
Then it was 3 books. So his run was like 6 issues or something, and it was the first 3 in a pack for $1. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. I got into them when I was about 6. So that was 56 years ago.
Yeah. What?
Right.
Was that 1922? What? Jess, what?
That's a gifable video right there.
What?
Don't think about it too hard, Jess.
Oh my Lanta.
Oh my.
Here's a good.
Spider-Man and Batman were the first 2 comic books I looked at when I was about 6 years old. I held on to them, and I have I just started going into the drugstore with my dad whenever he would run errands, and that's where comics were back then, in drugstores on the rack. And I would just look at them, and I was really attracted to them, and they were 12 cents. So my dad just said, do you want a couple? And so I picked out Spider-Man and Batman and looked at them, and I was hooked.
You know, when you said you're really attracted to them, I was assuming that they were ladies on the front.
That's what I thought too.
And because all your figures did.
Jess, I think they're calling you a pervert.
Real.
I can't say it for sure, but I think they're calling you a pervert, Jess.
In my defense, I'm working on a Superman figure right now.
That's listen, that's like the answer. Like, no, I have one guy figure, you guys.
I do have.
I have a friend. Okay, I have a friend. Seriously.
I have no defense. I have nothing to say about that because you're totally right. Yeah, they just looked cool to me, and he got me a couple, and I was hooked. And they were only 12 cents. So when I got to be 7 or 8, my mom would have these little chores for me to do around the house to earn comic book money. And I would take $2 to the store and just grab a handful of whatever I thought looked good. And I've been collecting ever since. And I saved everything. I'm not kidding. Well, you can tell that I saved everything. And I don't know I don't know why I thought that at 8 years old that they would be worth something, but I always reread them. So my early books are, reread. But as I got older, I was thinking these are going to be worth something someday. And Mom, I was right. Wherever you are in heaven, constantly after me to get rid of my books.
Right.
I was right.
People in the chat are sharing good stories how they got into it too, but I do want to cover you and show them because it covers.
There's Dying Breed Collectors, my sponsor.
Yeah.
Dying Breed Collectors is awesome, but you can use @ Super Squad D coming soon to get 1 trillion quarts off of your next order.
Yeah, well, Dying Breed Collectors, if you use the code BATHOUND, you get 10% off all Batman books this year.
Okay, Jess. Okay. But
you chose poorly.
Which one of us is wearing a Dying Breed Collector shirt right now?
What's that? I'll be right back.
Oh, I'll be right back.
One of us has a sticker in the background.
Oh, look at this. Melanie one up and everybody. He's a good dude, man. He's a really good dude.
He's a very good dude.
I'm gonna take this time before I forget. I've got announcements and what's it called? Release update. Upcoming release dates. But let's see. Tomorrow I'll be interviewing Elsa Chartier. Sunday, tomorrow at 1 Eastern Standard Time. So excited. She's my new hero. And then Monday, I don't know the time yet, I'll be doing a live chat, a spread shop tutorial. Oh,
what now?
I'm echoing. There we go. A spread shop tutorial live chat to teach you how to open up your own spread shop for free and giving away NMC merchandise. In the process,
I have a question.
Some free NMC merchandise.
What's
then,
Spread Shop?
Join the live chat on Monday evening. Spread Shop is like the people that make our merchandise that you can open it up for free. You can make one.
Can I make an Omnidogs Vault t-shirt and sell it? Because that's what I'd like to do. Make an Omnidogs Vault t-shirt and say Omnidogs Vault # Harley Quinn is overrated right under it, and I want to sell it for $1 million.
It's Jess, it's a website. You upload your designs and they take care of the storefront. They take care of, digital storefront. They take care of the the on-demand publishing. What's it called?
Okay, the printing of the t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah, or mugs or mouse.
So you have an online store where you can get near mint condition merchandise and they handle it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one that says Tyler # Tyler is a jerk.
What? Jess? No, Jess.
I mean, seriously, you could.
Overrated.
And then you just pay the base price. You don't have to pay the $5 tapped on to make the profit. And then it advertises below the videos, like it'll pop up with the merchandise. So
That is really cool. I would sell a shirt and not make any profit because I would die if I sold one shirt that said Omnidogs Vault.
Jess, I'll buy the first shirt if you make it.
Yeah.
I'll buy the first one. As long as it's reasonably priced. I better say that.
I'll give it to you.
You can be a channel sponsor on Super Squad. That's cool, man. Send me your shirt.
I'll sponsor your channel. Omnidogs Vault will sponsor your channel.
I would wear one too.
Storefront.
Oh my goodness. I finally got a sponsor, Jess. I appreciate the gesture there.
What
Max
about
Appleman says that he'll buy a shirt that has your face on it.
Yeah.
So.
My face. My face is not.
I want one that's kind of like your opening.
Oh, that was
Because my husband, I love the opening.
That would be
to your
cool.
videos, Jess.
Oh,
Yes.
the theme song. Yeah, Nate wrote that and put that together during the quarantine. He's very talented. He wrote the song and animated it.
His band Red Coat Turncoat performed it, right?
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was still talking about myself. I'm sorry.
My
You see-
ADD meds have not kicked in, so I'm
have
doing my
you
best.
seen
But
the whole one?
he would ask a question.
Jesus Christ! I'm finishing my sentence. Have you seen the whole 1 minute video, Maddie? That brought it. Okay, good. Now you can go on with what you're talking about. No, that's all right.
And then after I answer that question, I'll go back to announcements.
If I can find the question, Joachim, I'm sorry, I saw it over here. But basically, he'd asked like if you have any channels or Here we go. Which websites, apps, channels, accounts have each of you found inspiration for how to decorate your comic book rooms? I feel like he asked this because he knows that I'm going to say him.
That's a good plug. BJ Kicks is got a video on him decorating his comic book room. Not decorating, but setting it up. Yeah. Omar did all this. So yeah.
Well, this is a true story. We remodeled the office up here, and Jess and Taylor just told me exactly what to do at all times. And my office looks this way because Jess and Taylor literally made me. I sent them a text and said, I'm out of space, guys. And they said, you're crazy. You are literally crazy. And then they just said, put this here, move this here, and that's it. Hey, guys, I hate to do it. I got to bounce. I got to head to Jackson. The convention. Thanks for letting me be on. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Don't get COVID.
Wow, way to put a damn on it, Jess.
Have fun.
Wow, Jess. What
Have
next? You're gonna
fun.
say, watch out for spiders? You're just trying to
Watch
ruin
out
my
for
whole
spiders.
day.
Wait, 1 second.
Jess, don't do this, Jess. Jess, no. This is how the last thing people are gonna remember me by is this, Jess.
Yeah, and you always blow me up on your channel.
I never do that.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
How do you just have that so accessible, Jess? How? How? Okay, you can find me on Instagram at SSD Toys. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're a little deranged at Super Squad D. And if you use
Hashtag Spider Scream.
oh my gosh, do not use hashtag. Okay, all right. You know what? If you use
Parking that.
If you use at Super Squad D code on organic price books, you get 10,000 free SSD points or something. I don't remember. That's it, guys. I gotta go. See ya. Jess, you're a cyber bully. This is what Melania Trump was talking about right here. This is it.
I'll put the info in the description.
love that guy.
Okay, so the announcements that Omar left me is that IDW Publishing is going to release Lock and Key KEYHOUSE Compendium hardcover on July 21st this year. Marvel Wolverine Omnibus Volume 2 is moved back to July 28th. Captain America Epic Collection trade paperback, The Captain, is August the 11th. Cosmic Ghost Rider Omnibus hardcover Volume 1 is August 25th.
What?
Sorry.
I'm waiting for that.
Fantastic Four Omnibus hardcover Volume 3 is September the 1st. And Loki Omnibus hardcover Volume 1 is September the 1st.
These are all bad announcements.
I'm sorry. It seemed like, I think it's all about things being pushed back. Are those, like, I know Wolverine 2 is pushed back, but the others.
How's this pose? Wait, I screwed it all up.
Did his foot pop off?
How's this pose? And he gorked around.
Omar is so good at posing figures. I can't do it. I like it.
He's getting ready. He's
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, that's good. That's dynamic.
This is from Hush. So he's landing with he's got his red eyes going with the ivy on him. And I'm going to have him standing on a stand like that.
I like it.
Thank you. Anything else I should do with him? His arms are okay?
See, I'm also bad at posing figures. I choose one and I never change it ever. That's why I buy static figures.
Oh, that you can't even move? They're posed.
Yeah, I have a couple of Nendroids, but even with those, I'm like, here's your pose. You'll never get to use your other limbs ever.
My Sailor Moon figure arts, oh my gosh. They could be in such cooler poses, but I can't get them to stay.
Yeah, that's the only reason I haven't bought those.
Not patient.
But I want those. Have you seen the Q Posket Sailor Moon figures, Melanie? They're so cute. So they're this style. With the big eyes.
Oh, okay.
But they have it for all the Sailor Scouts.
That is cute.
Also, have you watched the movie yet? Not to interrupt this.
No, I haven't. Because I've been watching Evangelion with the girls. We skipped a couple of parts, the sexual parts.
Yeah.
I'll watch the end of Evangelion and I'll skip like the 2-minute hospital scene. But my daughter started researching the lore of Evangelion. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. I want to show you the animation. And they were like, we get the last 2 episodes. What are y'all talking about? I'm like, well, y'all are smarter than us, Nick.
Well, then maybe with you, me, and Tina need to have a watch party because the movie's really good. I feel like I'm a kid again because I'm just so excited the whole time.
Oh, yeah. She's my hero.
There's Jake Spencer in here at 11:42. I just agreed to be on his video podcast. Thank you for inviting me, Jake. I just responded to you on Instagram. Sorry, I don't go to Instagram very often. You sent your message on Wednesday. I just now responded. Thank you for I need an Omnidog shirt to wear in Jess's. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate that. And I'd be happy to be a guest on your show.
Oh, cool. Wait, what's the video podcast? What's it called?
You'll have to ask Jake. Jake, what's the name?
What's it called?
What's the name of your show?
Yeah.
He had Omar as a guest, and Omar just
the Brave and the Boys.
Omar was just a guest, apparently. Yeah, the Brave and the Boys.
Okay, yeah. I went and subscribed. I haven't checked it out yet. But we were eating dinner and talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, I better subscribe before I forget." Then I'll check it out.
Well, I'm gonna
be
be sometime. Just tell me when you want to do it.
Oh, cool.
That sounds fun. I'm flattered and honored that somebody cares about me.
Oh my gosh, we both care about you.
Dude,
you big dork.
Thank you.
Sugarman's told a lot of jokes. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Ben. Mark's got a question. How do you deal with shelves bending because of the weight? Do you guys have that problem?
I go out of my way to make sure it doesn't happen. I deliberately make sure like my heavier books are on the bottom, or like if I have omnibuses, I try to keep those on the calyx instead of on my billies.
Right.
And just make sure the weight distribution's even. Like my Buffy collection is a little bit heavier because it's library editions. So those all go on the bottom shelves.
Martin, you need to get these billies.
Look how beautiful that is.
These thin
skinny billies.
Yeah, skinny billies don't bend at all with anything. And then K-Lax doesn't bend at all either. And the billies I have behind me, these are long billies, and they don't bend either. You just have to get billies and K-Lax, and you'll be set.
Hey, Jess, that one is bending. Sorry to tell you.
Which one? It is not.
I love the skinny billies too because they go great in the corner. Like so, we have it set up where we have like billies and then our corner billy, what we call it.
Yeah.
And then more billies. I always think it looks so nice.
Right there. I squeezed a billy in.
Oh, that's cute.
Where there was no room, like right next to the door.
I like it.
Torsten wants you to upload more. Jess.
Subscribe to your I just uploaded today when I did an overview of this book, which is fantastic. Thank you, Torsten. I just uploaded an overview today. I'm feeling better. Eventually, I will get all my pain issues solved, and then I will be posting more. But I've posted a lot this week. But thank you. I do need to post more, and I'm trying like right now.
Yeah. Jessica says she flips the shelves around when they start to bend a little, flattens them back out, which is smart.
And so
also,
that
Jessica's setup on her bookshelf, I got to see it in person, is wonderful, and she needs to post it for everyone to see because she has the coziest bookshelf area in her house or in her apartment. It's so cute.
She lives near you?
Uh-huh. We got to meet up in person. Hang out.
How do you guys have such a fun little concentration of all these cool comic people in your area?
No idea.
There's nobody in my area. And you guys have all these fun people to hang out with.
Well, I know people up by you.
You do?
But not like directly where you live, but nearby. Well, like I have a friend who works at Third Eye Comics, Maki, and she's got a whole crew up there.
In Annapolis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go there and all the time. I talk to Amy pretty much daily. I'd take anybody within an hour radius of me. Yeah.
I think we just got lucky. I mean, the fact that I met Kristen through this, and she lives not that far from me, is wild.
Yeah, and then you have all the near mint condition people, which is...
I don't know how we all met. That's crazy.
Well, let's see. Dan and Andrew and Omar are
Tina, jump on.
Yeah, and there's Tina. Yeah, you can
Tina, I miss you. Just jump on.
Ringmaster, the new release date for the Wolverine Omnibus is July 28th. So I guess in about a month, a little bit over a month.
Okay, I'm going to go set this Superman figure back.
Melanie, we should have a date day.
Ollie's video. I've been to Ollie's like once, right? There's one in Frankfurt. Is there? Surely there's one in Lexington.
There's two in Lexington. No.
Gotcha.
Or is there two? Maybe there was one. Maybe there's one. I'm imagining it. There's one in Lexington, but you have all the half price books and stuff too. It's easy to make a whole day out of it.
Price books.
Are you coming back up here, Maddie, for the thing at the Gaylord that you'd like to go to?
Yeah.
When is that?
It's usually the first weekend in January, but I might come up for Baltimore stuff this year.
Oh, okay.
Because there's the con, right? And then I might go to Transformers Con with Omar and Dan.
Is that also known as BotCon?
I guess. I don't know.
Are you into Transformers now?
Well, I read one book. I read 4 volumes, and now I want to read more. So
I have a bunch of Transformer figures that I got into for about 2 months, and then I stopped.
Yeah, I don't think I'll buy the figures, except for maybe like one that I like. But
gotcha. Thank you, Scotty G, for the super chat. Even without Omar, the show runs nice and smooth. Oh, you know what, Maddie? You got a and thank you for the compliment. You got a package that we can give to you for your birthday next week. It is already open, not the present, but the box, because I didn't see it said attention, Maddie. And I pulled out, and it was it's wrapped. It says happy birthday. I'm like, oh, this is bad. I cannot read the name. I don't know who it's from, but that is for you. And we also got in the mail from Scott sent Amanda a card, so we'll get this to Amanda. And thank you so much. Wait, it's Scotty G. Oh, thank you. It's a Starbucks gift card.
Scotty's the sweetest ever.
Oh, and let's see if I can read this on the air. Thank you so much. Look at that. Did you make it?
That's
cool.
cute.
Wow.
Melanie and Omar, a couple of years ago, a YouTube video popped up, and there you two were. Your show brings me so much joy to me. I know that no matter how busy I get or if I've had a bad day, I can turn on Near Mint and all is bright again. I see you on Saturday mornings. You like your Starbucks. Have a couple on me. Thank you. Enjoy your summer, Scott G. It makes me feel so good when I get Starbucks gift cards because it still makes it special. Listen, I'm like, I still feel guilty for like spending so much money on Starbucks just the way I grew up. It's like, that's overpriced, and it is. But then somebody told me if you like it, just go ahead and get it. It's not like a detriment to we're not going into debt. And I'm like, okay. So this still makes it feel special. I don't know. So thank you.
It's an affordable luxury. It's great.
Yeah. I can't live without my cold brews, you know?
Oh, those are great.
Scotty G, if you sent the package to Maddie, let me know. Oh,
hell no, I didn't make that card.
Oh, Tina says, don't feel guilty. It's a treat.
Yeah, it's fun to be able to.
Tina, I know you say you just got it from yoga, but you look amazing always, so you should get on anyways. Also, where are you doing yoga, girl?
That's cool, Tina. I have a stack of Starbucks gift cards that I got as gifts from students. I was reading a quiz, and instead of I hate Starbucks, I read I hate students. Okay, I get it. Ooh, thanks to OmniDog. Rada Miss Prime Rib had to buy Kingdom Come Absolute Edition after viewing your videos.
Oh,
I know who Rodimus Prime is now.
There you go.
That's a Transformers thing I know.
Rodimus Prime Rib.
Okay, so that's from Scotty, the package.
Aw,
that we'll get you next week. I have Heather. Oh, they had yoga at the library.
Oh, fun.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, good. I actually like my students, most of them. Right?
Good.
These people you just can't get along with. So, yeah. Nicest. We went to a Stan Bush concert, and it was amazing listening to that live. You got the touch. And then there were other songs we didn't know, but people that seemed like they had traveled from another country across seas, like came and they knew all the words. So that was really cool. I mean, they were speaking another language. That's why I assumed they were from overseas. So, Maddie, you got
people sending you gifts left and right.
Omar's going to bring it over next week for my birthday party at the Renaissance Fair.
You have, tell me about that. You're having a birthday at the Renaissance Fair?
Yeah, we go every year because it's the easiest way for me to see a lot of people and not have to worry about cooking or like having a party.
And
yeah.
Are you all dressed up in period costume?
Yeah.
That is boss.
Yeah, it's fun.
That is great.
They have, it's amazing. They have weekend themes. Are they still doing that this year?
Yeah, but the bummer is my birthday is always on tournament weekend. So it's not like a theme you can get it. Because I know that you've been there too during like steampunk or like superhero weekend.
And I yelled steampunk and I said, I need $2 off. I'm steampunk. There you go.
But because my birthday, everyone gives me $1.
Oh,
it's great.
What? You mean people at the fair?
Yeah. So they wait to tell you it's your birthday. They pin $1 to your shirt, and the other people are like, "Oh, it's your birthday, so I give you $1." And you have a bunch of dollars.
That's cool.
And then I use it to buy drinks.
There you go. Oh man, I remember that guy with the kilt dancing over somebody who was lying on a
table. That was my friend.
Yeah, and like sweat was dropping from down below.
Isn't that when somebody called Omar vaguely Asian? One of the
vaguely Asian.
That was a fun birthday, though. That was a good one.
It sounds like you have lots of fun birthdays.
Oh, yeah. I'm turning 30.
Holy smoke! That's so old.
Just a little when your eyes go big. Really big.
It's also it's the 30th anniversary of Terminator 2 Judgment Day's release.
Yeah, I was 32 when that movie came out.
I was born that day.
Ah, nice.
Oh my goodness. Gabriel, I hope you go to a Comic-Con someday.
Oh, you should.
GE Omar is with his friends down at a lake having a good weekend. And Torsten went to a Charles Dickens fair once and felt so out of place.
Oh, Tina, it is Nami's birthday. Nami from One Piece is also the same day as my birthday.
Melanie, if you highlight a chat, it's just going to look like the neighbor from Home Improvement. Oh my gosh, what was his name? Wilson.
Yeah.
I don't know that reference. What does that mean?
You didn't watch Home Improvement? Come on now.
I watched it a little bit, but I don't remember what the neighbor did.
He talked to him from the fence.
That's I see what he's saying. Okay.
Yeah. I saw cosplay once of that.
Really?
Had a fence. Yes, it was awesome.
Crazy. He wants to send me gifts.
Do it.
At 11:56 ish.
Fraser, there we go. Where can we send gifts to Jess?
Omnidogs Vault 2 is at gmail.com. Is hit me up there. I'll give you my address. Fraser. Omnidogs Vault 2 at Gmail, which I check once every 2 months. So I'll try and check it more if you guys send me tips. Omnidogs Vault 2 at Gmail. Some other jerk must have gotten Omnidogs Vault because I had to get Omnidogs Vault.
So weird.
Yeah, that is. Our email address, nearmcon@gmail.com. If you want to send artwork, we like to show it on live chat. So Arthur, I haven't seen him on yet, but he sent us pictures to show. And also our mailing address, if you'd like to give donations for giveaways, P.O. Box 1678, Versailles, Kentucky, 40383.
Look at you saying Versailles.
It's do it like this.
Real quick, we have a question. Gabriel's asking, where is a Comic-Con usually held in West Virginia? So I don't know exactly, but I do know they do have a comic convention because Justin McRoy went, part of like the Adventure Zone and the My Brother and Me. And there's also an anime convention called Tsubasa-Con that's really good. It was in, oh man, I forget where everything is now. What are big cities in West Virginia? There's one that starts with a C, right? I feel like I've never talked about anything.
Where West Virginia, Charlottesville?
Charleston. So there's
okay.
Tsubasa-Con in Charleston, which is a great con. And then there's another good one that I feel like is in You know what? This is very not entertaining. I'll figure it out. I'll post in the chat. West Virginia Pop Culture and Comic Con is in August. So check that one out, I guess. Anyways, continue.
Here's Arthur's artwork for this week. He is 12 and he is always improving with his artwork. Here's Bruce Wayne. And we've got some Green Lantern. And one more. And I love how you sign it, Arthur, because I'm sure you'll watch this again. You got a good signature, dude. And like I say, he's always improving on his artwork. So yeah, anybody that'd like to, send a note, that would be great. Mm-hmm. Or write a letter. I love letters, like paper letters. Yeah, Retro Rebel is complimenting you, Arthur. Gotcha. Let's see. Hey, team. Jess, did you get around to reading Year 3 for Animosity? Am I right in understanding that it's been canceled and that's the end?
That book is in the mail to me from a comic book shop. Oh, it's from, I think, CGN's one of your sponsors, right? I got it from CGN, so it's in the mail. I haven't received it yet, so I haven't read it yet. I haven't heard, so I can't tell you if that's the end. I mean, I can research it and see if it is the end, and if it's been canceled. That'd be too bad because I love that series.
Cheap Graphic Novels is our sponsor, and Max is a very hardworking guy. So check him out as an option to get your books. Mm-hmm. He definitely pays attention to every single customer. So cheapgraphicnovels.com. Hey panel, what are your thoughts on Ben Reilly becoming Spider-Man again later this year in the comics?
Sounds like a Jess question.
I will wait to read it and see if it's any good to give you my opinion. I don't like to judge things before I read them. If it turns out to be a really good comic, then that's great. If it's poorly written and a bad idea, then we'll find out. I don't have any problem with Ben Reilly getting worked in if it's well done.
Gotcha. Do either of you have something playing in the background? I should ask someone ago.
No, what do you hear?
I do hear something going on.
TV.
I hear like a TV.
I'm just thinking.
Give me a sec. Wait, let me mute myself and then tell me if you hear it. I wonder if it picks up Elliot in the other room.
Yep.
Dang it. All right, 1 second.
I'll just get people listening with headphones.
No, thank you, because I can't tell.
Yeah. All right. Finally getting Puerto Rico Comic Con again in January 2022. Nice.
Awesome. Rodimus Prime Rib. I love that name.
It is very creative.
Oh, all the super chats you get. This is awesome.
Thank you, John Carlos. Hey guys, thought this week's live chat was canceled. I said, told my baby that I could, do it for him, and the help from Jess, Maddie, and Tyler earlier. I couldn't do it on my own. I'm glad you guys are doing it. Before I got the new Madman book, I watched Omnidog's video on his Absolute Looking edition. Convinced me to get the new one.
Is that this you're talking about? That I did an overview on? Is that the book you're talking about? That just earned this channel $10 and not my channel?
I know. I was thinking, how did that to you?
I'm glad you read it, but
I'll send you a Starbucks gift card, dude. There you go. I said I'll send you a Starbucks gift card.
Okay.
But, the $6 after YouTube takes their cut. No, I was talking to Liddy yesterday about that. We were at Kroger, and I was like, "Yeah, somebody gave you a $10 chat for your birthday, so we got $6." I'll give her the whole $10 for my baby's birthday. Cute. This week's not canceled. Omar is. Oh my goodness, that would be horrible. No, that would never happen. Novarg says, I wonder if I'm saying that right. To be honest, I liked Ben in the original, but heck, I was a kid back then. Haven't read it since. I liked Ultimate Spider-Man when I read it coming out. I don't know if I'd like it now.
I have been reading it. I think it's still great.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I never read it, so I'm reading it for the first time, and I love it.
Good. Maddie, Nick's asking if you've read 20th Century Boys. I have not. I started Pluto because Adam sent me the first volume, and it's still on my shelf to remind me to keep reading.
I'm currently collecting the comic books because the last one comes out, I think, like this month. I think it's actually one of the fangirls picks maybe this month.
Oh.
For in stock trades. But I have watched the live action movies, which is how I got into it. So I watched those first, which were fantastic. They're not that easy to get or watch online. So you have to like order the DVD from Amazon, but they're very, very good. So I'll be going back and reading those once all of the books are out. But I love all of Naoki Urasawa's stuff. I've read all of Pluto and Monster. I've read some of his shorter things. I haven't read all of his stuff, but he's one of my favorite authors of all time.
Asa Asadora. Have you read that?
No, I need to buy it.
It's, oh, man. Yeah.
I've been in this dumb buying ban because I have to buy stuff for my dumb dog. She's lovely. It's just doggy school is expensive, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Jess, are you excited for the Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme Volume 3 Omnibus announcement? You got 1 and 2 based on your videos.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, News Pooey. Yeah. I am
Spooey. You pronounce it New Spooey.
New Spooey. Oh, all right. Yeah, I am excited for it. I will definitely get it. And Adam has a really good question at 12:03 because Adam, it's different than Gargantua because there are going to be 6 volumes of this series, and it's going to be everything he's ever done. So you can't really compare it to Gargantua because Gargantua is a big, solid, nice collection. I'm keeping Gargantua and Atomica just because it took me forever to find them at cover price, and they're whales that I harpooned for out in the wild. So I'm going to keep them anyway. But if you 1 through 6 of these volumes is going to get you everything ever Madman related, including tons of unpublished stuff. So that if you have Gargantua and you're a Madman fan, just keep Gargantua, but definitely get these library editions 1 through 6 because they are freaking amazing.
What's Madman about?
Madman is a interesting kind of superhero in that he can touch people and feel their feelings and sometimes tell their future.
I like that.
It's sort of madcap. He has a love interest. His face is kind of scarred up from an accident, so he covers it up. This book tells his origin. These are the first Madman comics. So he got into an accident, lost his memory, and has a scarred up face. And this tells how he started wearing the costume, what happened to him, his early adventures, and he's just sort of a really offbeat superhero. And Mike Allred has a really good sense of humor, so it's kind of a superhero. But look at this art! Gosh, I love it.
I like the art already.
Yeah, it's very humorous and funny. He has a yo-yo for a weapon, a Nerf gun for a weapon, and he uses something else as a weapon. Some other odd thing. He does kill sometimes. He doesn't like to. He's got the main thing is he's a really, really good guy with a very kind soul that just wants to help people. And sometimes he has to get a little violent to do it, and he always regrets it. But he's a very kind soul and always asking questions about the meaning of life and stuff. And
yeah, that was a great plug.
Yeah.
Well, I did an overview this morning that actually came on at 10 a.m.
Oh, that's what the collector's saying. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you, De Collector. De Collector's a good guy. Really good guy. So it's you have to like Allred's art. I know that not everybody does, and that's a personal taste thing. I get it. But these books are an easy read. These stories, and they're really fun. He gets into wild, crazy situations. There's always aliens and weird monsters showing up, and he's dealing with it with a good sense of humor. And I have to say, these are the embodiment of fun comics. Just reading them, I walk away feeling better. They're just fun.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, they're absolutely fun. Allred must be. I would love to interview him. So get your agent, Melanie, to get Allred on my show. Okay.
Your
I
agent.
am the agent.
Like, get Omar's agent to get
Okay.
Mike Allred on my show. He's just so fun. And will the future Madman Library editions have the Atomic spinoff and the crossovers? Yes. It's going to have everything that is ever been done in Snap City. So it's going to have all the Snap City stuff, all the Atomica comics. So it's going to be everything ever, 1 through 6.
Everything.
Really, as you can tell, I'm really excited about it.
You wholesome so-and-so.
I like people to be happy, and I just like comics to make people happy. They make me happy, so I want other people to feel that happiness.
Oh, well, you sold me, because that's what I like to hear. It's nice to read just a fun comic. I mean, I love my serious comics and everything else, but it's fun to read a comic that's just fun for being fun. That's why I really liked She-Hulk by Byrne, because I had so much fun with that, because it was just fun. It was goofy and fun and fourth wall breaking. Like, this is great. This is what I want to read. This is just a good time.
I really want Kristen to read this because she'd
like it.
She may have already, but I really think this is up her alley. And I want more mainstream fans to read it is my goal. Because it's an easy sell for like Kristen and me and you that aren't afraid to get away from mainstream superheroes and stuff. So I want the general public to give it a chance and get into it, because I just think he deserves more attention. Madman does.
I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. You should. Well, I would recommend getting them sooner rather than later. I don't know. Dark Horse is not very good at printing enough copies of books.
You're kidding. Just kidding. That was sarcasm.
You're aware of that, I see. So,
yeah. Or finishing things.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to get finished because they know that Allred's a big seller for them. But if you are interested, you should probably get it sooner rather than later, because Dark Horse and Boom are the two places that don't seem to know anything about the marketplace and what the customer wants. They both are notorious for underprinting.
Oh my gosh.
Boom is the worst at that.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. If anybody wants Something is Killing the Children deluxe edition when it comes out this fall, you better grab it day one, because
that's good to know.
Boom's going to underprint that too.
Mm-hmm. Here's a question for Maddie. I heard that you're the expert. I just read Red Sonja by Gail Simone and loved it. Where do I go next?
Honestly, you have a lot of options. I feel like if you like Red Sonja by Gail Simone, you're more apt to, if you read that first, you're more apt to like all the other Red Sonja stuff more than you probably would if you read the other stuff first, because you have an affinity for the character. I just finished reading all of Amy Chu's Red Sonja, and I need to film that video this week. Don't let me not do that. Somebody message me this weekend and make sure I do it, because Dynamite sent it over.
I have those books, but I haven't read them yet.
Oh, it's super fun. It's a good follow-up to that because she goes to like the future for a while. So you like imagine Red Sonja in the future riding a motorcycle and stuff, which is fun. And then all the Red Sonja, She-Devil with the Sword, all of those omnibuses, they're all like in nice chunky trades. Those are really fun. And even reading like crossover stuff, like the Red Sonja and Conan book by Gail Simone is a great follow-up because it's very much directly related. You'll see a similar character in there. And I believe Gail Simone's going to be back on Red Sonja soon. So that's worth checking out as well.
Cool.
Very nice.
Greg Garlow said Madman Library Edition drops on July 20th.
I have it, so
He called in some favors.
Yeah.
I just ordered it.
Me, I read Battle
Patty's
Pug
read Battle Pug.
because I have one, a pug. I loved Battle Pug. The book is really cool looking anyways. It's one of those awkward wide ones. So it never fits great on a shelf. I have to showcase it instead of just kind of put it in the shelf normally with the spine out. But if you're a fan of Conan, you'll like Battle Pug because essentially that's what it is. It's like a little Conan riding a big pug. It's very self-aware, very comical. I love it. It's great. All of Mike Norton's like pug stuff is great. It's just fun. And if you get it from him in person, he signs it, but he has a little stamp that's made from his pug's actual paw print.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Yeah, so definitely recommend it. Tina!
Hey,
You're a professional, Tina.
I know that was the last name from last time.
Oh, okay.
So I just left it. I was just like, I'm in yoga clothes and everything else.
Good.
How
Tina,
do
I
you-
missed you.
How do you feel after doing yoga?
I was bored. I'm sorry. Yoga's just not for me. Like it's good for people who have busy minds and stuff, but let me tell you, my mind half the time is just static anyways.
I'm still convinced you have ADHD, but you know. You should take pole dancing with me.
Pole dancing.
Yeah, Jess, you want to join in?
Yeah. What? What are we talking about?
No, you learn how to pole dance. It's great exercise.
Yeah, it's a great workout.
Yeah.
I will be in the audience.
You be in the audience. There's no audience. I mean, you do the class, right?
I could say some things, but I'll lay out on that one.
I've never actually met Tina. Hi, I'm Jess.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Sorry.
No. Yeah, I hear a lot about you, but I've never, I guess, entered a chat with you. So
Same.
it's nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
No, I hear a lot about you too.
Jess is the best. Eventually, you'll get a chance to meet him because you'll have to come up north to any of the Baltimore stuff, or Jess can finally meet us at MagFest.
Hey, yeah.
That's
Near DC.
the January thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to come meet you. Yeah, this year, January, I definitely will come meet you. I can't remember why I couldn't meet you last time. Something with my daughter got in the way.
Well, now she can come too because they're best friends.
Oh yeah, that's right. She'll want to meet you. Exactly.
We have to plan the sleepover at your house too, right? Your wife said it was okay if I could.
Fun.
If your daughter and I have a sleepover.
Yeah, you and Kelly can have a sleepover at my house. I have tons of video games set. I have the whole video game console set up down here. You guys can play Horizon Zero Dawn till 4 a.m. if you want.
Okay, cool. Will there be snacks?
Tons. Nothing but snacks. Snacks, whatever you want. I'm all over this sleepover. It sounds fun. Kelly will totally dig it.
Yeah.
We have to do some follow-up video for I don't know, what's a good book besides Horizon Zero Dawn that you think she'd like?
We have to read one, we have another Horizon Zero Dawn book coming out, but we also have another Ben Solo book coming out too. Or maybe it's already out. I don't know. Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. She loves Ben Solo, and her friend Margaret is out of this world a lunatic about Ben Solo. They love Adam Driver. in any form.
As
Do
you
you
should.
have root beer?
I'm sorry.
We have root beer.
Oh yeah, if they want root beer, I'll go to the Pop Fizz shop and get 14 different kinds.
So, when's the last time you poured root beer on a comic you didn't like?
I heard it was recently you had a root beer out. Kristen was telling me there's a book you both hated so much that you had to bring root beer out.
Yeah, I had stopped doing that. It was a fun sort of gimmick when I first started. Then I decided that it was kind of disrespectful, and it was kind of I don't know. It was a gimmick that had its time and passed, and I decided to stop it. But then Kristen and I read a book. I think this was probably 2019 that we read User by Devin Grayson.
Marcelo knew.
Oh, User by yeah, Marcelo. Good. He knew. Yeah. She and I read it at the same time, and it's a book that we both got so angry at. Kristen was like shaking with rage over it. It portrayed underage rape with the parent and older sister not doing anything about it, observing it and not doing anything about it. And this is a book that got like the GLAAD award for some reason because of its portrayal of same-sex in a good same-sex love in a good manner, which is fine. It does have that, but it's got the father and the older sister. The best friend of the father comes over in the morning, brings donuts, goes into the other room to rape the 14-year-old daughter.
Well, can't even hear more about that. Yep, no.
This won a major award. Those GLAAD awards are nothing to sniff at, and we were outraged at this book. And I said, okay, fine, I'm bringing the root beer back out because I hate this book and I hate this writer for writing this. I don't care if there's a good portrayal of same-sex stuff in this. You've got non-consensual sex going on where there's no intervention by the family, and it looks like they almost approve of it. And it wasn't like a 20-year-old guy and a 14-year-old girl in some sort of, the 14-year-old loves the 20-year-old, or even that is questionable. It's a grown-ass man that was like 40 years old that came over in coat and tie, and fuck that. I was pissed off. We were both genuinely
pass.
That book.
Yeah.
That earned the root beer, I think.
Yeah, we were really angry. That was the last time I poured root beer in a book, and I'm gonna. I don't want to do it ever again. But my heart rate's up right now because I'm so angry at that book, and the fact that it seemed to get critical praise, and Kristen and I were both just really angry.
That makes me sick to my stomach just hearing about it.
Yeah.
Now I know I will always avoid it.
We were both physically and emotionally wrought over it.
Tina, what fun geeky things have you been doing?
Let's bring up the mood.
I know. I was like,
bring the show down, Jess.
Well,
it looks like it's time for me to go.
Welcome, Dr. Buzzkill, to the show.
I've actually been trying to collect more manga recently, so I've been actually like setting aside like $50 every paycheck to just order a bunch of manga. So I just almost finished my collection on Please Save My Earth. So anybody listening, if you have number 13, which is very rare for Please Save My Earth, if you have number 13, that is the only one I am missing to complete my set. It is out of print. I am looking for, if you can point me into a direction where I don't have to pay $200 for this book, I would be so appreciative.
Please Save Our Earth 13.
Yeah, I could get the whole collection for like $300. Or I could get this one book for like $200.
Oh,
so,
wow.
I could order it in French, but I don't speak French. So.
That's good. You're setting aside $50 a paycheck. That's smart.
Yeah, so I'm kind of doing that, setting that aside. I collected the most recent Labyrinth comics. If you've got that, Melanie, those are pretty good. Coronation.
Well, I don't think so.
I mean, it's been a couple years since they were released in single issue, but I think they fairly recently came out in a collected edition.
Comic Book Day? I feel like I read it on Free Comic Book Day.
Well, they had like little snippets. That was something slightly different. This is like a take on like Jair's past with his mother and his father and their kind of like story and tragic event.
I think I did a little bit of it.
That was fun. So
gotcha.
That's really what's been new. I've been lazing around playing video games. That's it. I've gotten back into No Man's Sky, just sort of trailblazing through like different worlds and doing fetch quests for that.
Nice.
I need to play another video game.
Well, if you have any recommendations, we got you.
Yeah.
Tara just read chapters 1 to 256 in One Piece in the last 2 weeks. Wow. Welcome to the crew.
Wait.
So glad to have you with us.
That's a chunk of read there too. That's great.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character so far? That's the big question.
Yes. Who's your favorite Straw Hat and who's your favorite character overall? Because you've got to have a favorite Straw Hat and you've got to have a favorite character. I could even say favorite villain too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When is Free Comic Book Day?
It's May, right?
May.
Well,
did we miss it? Or did they move it this year?
It's like the second Saturday in August.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll have to go.
Yeah. We'll definitely check it out. Thanks for reminding us, Adam. So, yeah, just to check it out. I guess I don't know.
For some reason, I was thinking it was around the May the 4th event. Because May the 4th
usually is.
Yeah.
They moved it.
Okay, they did move it. Because I used to go and pick stuff up.
It's like August 14th or something.
Okay.
I love playing the whole day. There's nothing like Free Comic Book Day pre-pandemic. But like planning which store is going to open when, because they always change their hours. So I like write out my schedule.
Oh, wow.
Because usually Half Price Books opens up earlier in the day and they have certain deals. And then so you hit those up. And then different stores in town open different times. Certain stores have omnibuses, the other ones don't. Like there's one store in town that does 40% off omnibuses that day.
Oh.
And they never have a sale the rest of the year. Also, the store's too small for me to go into. And then I make sure to always go to I hit up all of them. Get those deals.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
Third Eye Comics gets 8,000 to 10,000 people in an hour.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't go. I don't like that many people. I don't in a room. I don't like more than just me. So 8,000 to 10,000 people is not my jam.
You should just come down to Kentucky for the weekend.
Yeah, I should follow you around on your quest. It sounds fun.
And we make time for food breaks. It's very reasonable.
Coffee?
And we can flip. Yeah, we ton of coffee shops. And we can also fit in nap time during the day because Kia knows.
Yes.
Kia knows traveling with me when we were in Japan, we fit in nap time.
Yeah. There is room breaks. Like I could go and just keep going.
Yeah.
Once I'm in, I like to be in, but like our spouses particularly like to drop off at the room and just sort of veg for a little bit. So vegging is always built into the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys drag your spouses along with you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, see,
who's going to carry our stuff?
Right.
Or do the driving? It's not me.
That's what my spouse usually does. Is I'm like, oh, my leg's cramping. Can you drive?
And then halfway through, I spent my allotted money. So I can be like, Elliot, it would be really great if I had this.
You sound like me at round one. Like, oh, it's just 50 more bucks. I already spent 100. Just 50 more. I'll win you a prize out of the crane game.
When Omar and I went to Japan for our honeymoon, it was the opposite. We spent a week in Tokyo, and it was him shopping, and I was done. I wish we spent more time in like Kyoto, in Takayama. That was my favorite part. Of course, it's cool to go to Tokyo, but I could have done with just 3 or 4 days, not 7 days.
I agree.
I like
I
your
lived there
spine.
for 6 months, but like Tokyo's great to start and end your trip, but in the middle, make sure you're taking time to like go away from it. Go in the middle of nowhere for an onsen. Go
Melanie.
to like Hiroshima. Like make sure you're getting out.
I love the fact that you were so interested in like the local, just watching people live their lives. Like you watched like the school kids like going to school and like all the hijinks they were getting into. Like wasn't one like riding a unicycle?
Yeah, out of our hotel room, I could see the school's rooftop. And the kids, they were all doing these great activities. I was like, it's so cute. Like gardening and riding a unicycle and playing games. And I was just like, aw.
I hope you get to go again.
Yeah, we would like to. We're saving up money. Saving up money.
If you plan to go the same time that we do, I can help translate for you guys.
And Heather loves to go to like more historical gardens and places and stuff. I just want to hit up like any type of shops like Omar. I wanted to go to the arcade. I really want to like play some of the arcade games again and do the crane games again. Win some stuff.
Maid cafes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was awkward.
Maid dreaming. Elliot will never go again.
Elliot will never go again.
Jess, do you know what a maid cafe is?
I want to take Jess. Okay, guys, can we do a GoFundMe to get Jess to go to Japan so I can take him to a maid cafe, please and thank you. I'll film the whole thing.
I don't. What is it?
These ladies blow on your like.
Okay, that was not the way to start this conversation.
No.
Like
they're so cute
and like feed it to you.
Okay, it's like a cafe.
It's a themed cafe.
Yes. Themed cafe. Okay, what's it called?
It's a maid cafe.
There's multiple. So you can go to different ones with different themes, but the one Maddie likes to
Maid Dreaming.
Maid Dreaming. So it's particularly about maids. They do some like sort of dancing and stuff.
Oh, it's a maid cafe.
Yeah. There's themed foods. It's all cute. They do like a show once per hour. And when they give you your food, they do cute games. They're like, okay, we need to make your food delicious. So let's do a dance together. And they'll go, oshikunare moi moi kyun, which just means like, make it delicious. Or they'll like have you hand like you a little candle, like we have to turn this candle on. You have to blow on it together. And like, it's just cute. My husband hated it.
And for us, it was very awkward.
I love going.
That is now number 2 on my bucket list.
Yes.
What's number 1?
Seeing the Northern Lights.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I want to go to Iceland and see the Northern Lights, but I may go to a maid cafe first. That sounds amazing and so Japanese. That sounds amazing to me.
It's wonderful. Maid cafes. I know Adam mentioned cat cafes. I've been to an owl cafe, which was fun.
What do they do in an owl cafe?
You get to hold them and feed them and stuff, and have some coffee.
And have coffee. Oh.
One Piece of the Tower's gone.
Yeah,
but that was fun. The new Ghibli amusement park will be ready by the time we are allowed to go.
Ooh.
And Mario.
Awesome. Mario's open now. So the Super Mario Land amusement park's open.
There's a Super Mario amusement park?
Is that just open this year?
Oh, it's cute.
In Tokyo?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And there's going to be a Studio Ghibli park?
Yeah. There's already the museum, which is breathtaking. Mm-hmm. Absolutely breathtaking. But the amusement park will be a thing.
Oh, it was magical.
Oh,
this
perfect.
Is going to be great. I wonder what my wife's going to do the whole time she's here at home. I'm in Japan.
She should go too. Go to the spa, go shopping. Listen, I lived in Tokyo. I can help your wife out, okay? I'll tell her to go.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to 19 maid cafes and then Mario Land.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack Perry, for the super chat. What is my personal top 5 manga of all time? This is a good question. I always have a hard time with these questions, though, so forgive me. Berserk and Pluto, even though I've read the first volume, it was so good. And Asadora and Well, let me list in the past. I loved Boys Over Flowers.
Watching the shows.
So,
Melanie.
I loved,
So good.
yeah. Oh, Kari Kano. I think I like the show better, the anime better.
I agree.
It's Skynex.
Mhm.
And shoot, I need to look at the shelves, but was that 5? What is Alf Omnibus? No, I'm just kidding. You know what? Trigun, I could not get into because I had such a difficult time following the artwork and the fights. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Oh, Hellsing. Yeah, Hellsing.
That's interesting. Like Hellsing was so big here in the US and it wasn't very popular in Japan or anything. We were talking about that on a car ride recently. So it's interesting that Hellsing is in a lot of people's, top 10 manga to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alf manga. That'd be so cool. So thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the question.
This is a harder question. I feel like least favorite manga. I don't remember things I don't like.
Yeah,
like on purpose.
Put it down and don't read it.
I have a book near me that I really hated. That my dog ate the edge of, which is The Wise Beast of Wizarding Wisdoms.
You didn't like it? I actually really kind of liked it. I thought it was cute.
2 of the bats were twins, and they made out, Tina.
Well, they did. They were feeding each other. Yeah,
Tina,
that's true. Mouth to mouth.
Tina.
But that's what bats do.
It was twincest, and it was gross.
Twincest.
Yeah, there's that's been around for forever. Or in Host Club with the twins.
That's different.
Maybe because I'm like circa like 90s to 2000s. Like I'm just nothing phases me anymore. All that stuff.
I was just excited because the style of this was so cute. It reminds me of
I
Witch
went
Had
to
a Telly.
conventions when yoi paddles was a thing, so it's okay.
But yeah, I don't remember manga I don't like.
Oh, Jeff, Masonic Koku. See, I am the worst at remembering things. Yes. That might be Berserk is first and then Masonic Koku, which is pretty fun because they're like opposite of each other, right? I feel like my tastes are eclectic. I haven't read Akira.
You like it. I like the manga more than the movie.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Don't let Maddie see or read Urotsuki Doji then.
Right?
I remember
I've read some stuff.
You've read some stuff, yeah. Man, that is so hard. Like you just don't like if there's something really bad, unless it's like egregious, you just tend to just put it from your mind and forget. Like it's Control Alt Delete. Like I want to keep better things in my mind. I just cannot think of a single manga that was just like, this is disgusting and I hate it.
There's one I really didn't like. And it was made by the same guy who did like Oyasumi Pun Pun.
Really?
I remember I did a review on it, and I liked Oyasumi Pun Pun, but like the book that it was like a one-off they did that I really didn't like. So there was some weird feelings towards a younger girl in there, and it was really inappropriate. And I remember being like, "Hey, I really didn't like this book. It just romanticized that too much." And then the comments were like, "You just don't get it." And I was like, "No, I think I do." And like, "You're just lucky nothing bad ever happened to you like this." And I was like, "That's a reach, but thanks." But yeah, most of my forget.
What's the mysterious play? Fushigi Yugi.
Fushigi Yugi.
Yeah. I got halfway through and I didn't like it.
You didn't like?
I wanted to, but it was
you
just
like
the same
Genbu?
story over and over, and she wasn't doing anything. She was just saved, and then everybody loves her for no reason, and I was like, I can't take it anymore.
See, that doesn't bother me. That's a big thing like with shoujo, and I don't think like, I mean, if you look at a lot of harem animes, it's the same with guys. Like, oh my goddess, like everybody loves them, but they love that. Tenchi Muyo. I think it's just sort of like how girls are portrayed.
Sorry, Jess.
Yeah, that's it.
Nope, not a problem. People are into it. I think it's great you guys are into it. No, absolutely go crazy.
I didn't like, I will say Yui Watis, who does like what is it? Shoot. she used to be big in like the early aughts. Like her stuff is pretty similar every time she writes something. So
Yui, what?
is it Yui or Yuatis? Let me see.
What do you say?
Partworks Comics Reader said I need to pick out the Transformers manga collections. It doesn't seem to come under the IDW license at all, so I wasn't in the Hatchet books. Didn't know there's Transformers manga.
You mean Yu Watase, who did
Fushigi
Yugi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So her stuff is very similar. So like I liked Fushigi Yugi, but I don't like some of her other stuff because it does. She gets in this right, and it's basically the same characters reprised over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Jess's root beer levels are dropping.
I'm thinking about going to get a root beer.
Have you read Monster yet, Jess? Have you read that one at least?
Monster the manga?
Yeah.
I read the first 2 volumes, yeah.
Okay. I know it's hard for you because you didn't read all of that till later, so like it's the muscle memory to read manga has to be developed.
Yeah, it's too hard for me to read.
Yeah.
I can't read Western comics because I'm just reading the same like couple panels over and over. I made a TikTok about that because I was trying so hard. And I picked up the Labyrinth like collection, and I was just like, I don't understand this. Why is this not making sense? And I kept reading it like backwards and the wrong bubbles and and I was like, why won't this make sense?
Well,
15 minutes. I was like, just dumb.
Jess, what have you been reading this week?
This week I have been reading, let's see. I read for Crime Corner. I read, what did we just okay, wait. I have it right here. I read Tom Taylor's Suicide Squad.
Nice.
Tom Taylor's Hellblazer. I read a great book called Bad Reception. Let me pull it out and I'll be happy to tell you about it. This book was awesome.
You read a lot.
Yeah, I did. I made a video on my latest reads because I read a ton of stuff. I want to highlight these 2 books. We Live, #1, trade paperback. This is amazing. It's put out by Aftershock.
I love Aftershock comics.
Yeah, and the art is crazy good. It's a post-apocalyptic Earth where Earth is also now inhabited by wild, crazy creatures. And these Earth has weakened itself to the point where the overseeing Celestials get together and have to decide whether or not they're going to save Earth. And so they decide to save Earth by getting 5,000 of the remaining children and putting armbands on them that are connected to their DNA and into their body, and they will save those children so they can start Earth over, take them to a similar inhabitable planet and let them start over. So it's about these kids' journey to the center that's been set up for the aliens to transport them, the transportation center. And so it's about these kids' journey to the transportation center and everything they have to go through, from crazy cultists to people that want to steal their armbands. And they go through all, it's beautifully illustrated and really a cool concept. Look at this.
I love that.
These are
gorgeous background.
And honestly, I love everything Aftershock's putting out. Like every time I read anything, it's just unique.
These are the 2 kids, and this is one of the beasts that has been trained and has a bond to the guy in this giant robot suit that this kid's discovered how to work this giant robot mech. and they're escorting these two kids to the transport point because one of them has the armband, the little kid, and his sister is helping take him to the transport point. And so it's all about the what they have to go through to get to the transportation point, because there's not only are there several enemies that they have to get through, but also government agencies have set up a trap to try and steal their armbands off them, even though they've melded to their DNA. And so it's super exciting and super, it's very philosophical, but very fun and exciting, very interesting concept that the Celestials have decided to save Earth that way by putting the bracelets on the kids. These are some of the things they have to, that are inhabiting the Earth at this point, that they have to deal with. And it deals with what happens when they actually get to the transport point. So it's 5 issues. The first 4 issues are the main body of the story, and then the 5th issue starts the next arc. So it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. This is by the Miranda brothers, and it is one of my, at the end of this month, I'm going to be saying my top books of the year so far. This is definitely one of them.
All right.
I highly recommend getting this. I know Yellow Snow Comics has a few copies left. It may be out of print. Yellow Snow Comics, I think, has 5 or 6 copies left. I'm friends with that guy. I don't have any kind of financial arrangement with him, but that's where I got it from. And then the next one I got just because it sounded cool, Bad Reception.
I like the cover.
Yeah.
And the logo design? The title
Yeah.
Very cool.
By Juan Doe. It also is from Aftershock, which apparently is no shock. The first part is kind of weird. It's a broadcast where the guy being interviewed is getting married to the most famous person on the planet. She has almost 1 billion followers. Think of Beyonce times 10.
Okay.
She has almost 1 billion social media followers. And the idea is they want to have their wedding on an island, extremely private, with only each of them have like a best man and a best woman type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they've allowed a chef and a photographer and somebody else, and nobody can use their cell phones. It's all off the grid. They confiscate all cell phones. They put up a jammers so that nobody can send out can call or anything. They want to keep it super private. Everybody that attends has to sign a non-disclosure agreement. On this island, somebody is murdering them one by one.
Gotcha.
And there's somebody on the island that's picking them off one by one. And so they don't have cell phones to call for help because the cell phones have been smashed somehow. And it is an exciting, great adventure that deals not only with being addicted to social media, but it's a thrilling adventure. Oh, I don't want to show you that because that's a spoiler. But it's what people have to go through to try and save themselves. It's got a little bit of a Lord of the Flies taste to it, and then it has got an amazing reveal at the end that makes this book also in my top books of the year. It is super thrilling, and the reveal I never saw coming. If you can see the reveal coming, good for you. You're way smarter than I am.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
It's really, really good. I dug the heck out of it. Juan Doe is a great creator.
Thank you, Honda Lorian. It's good to see you. Hello, friends. Love this week's Fantastic Four. Just drop in and say hi. Peace and love Peace and love.
Love. Peace and love.
Love. Love and peace. That's how I do it, I think. Bad reception, good review.
Also, I highlight for a second, but our poor Tyler said, I see you replacing someone better. Well done. I'm sitting in road work, 45 minutes to go, 4 miles.
Oh my God. Meow Nyan was suggesting if we ever go back to Japan to rewatch the Kenshin OVA and reread the first Kyoto arc, we can actually trace all the event locations. That's cool. And Adam, I have not read or watched Sweet Tooth yet.
You should read it first.
Read it first?
Read it first, yeah.
This week I read Josh Greathouse's comic that he is writing, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh. No. How could the name Bang? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay. I promise I've read every single page. I'm helping edit Bang. And it is so good. The art is so good. It's such a cool story. He said it was a love story to Dragon Ball Z, and he's already done like 10 issues. And nice. She meets up with somebody else, the Blade, a little kid. She got kicked out of the village, and just the fight scenes are so good. They're just on this journey to help this kid because they have nothing else to do. Oh, and the Blades, it's such cool character designs. Yeah. So I can't wait one day when he has a Kickstarter. It's so good. Oh, yeah, we've got doggies and we've got kitties.
Yeah.
Dogs do.
Yeah, this is Yuna, who has to go to so much dog school, and she already keeps jumping the fence there. So
did she jump again?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. Speaking of pugs, Mian also said, of course, Kyoto is the home to Shinsengumi, so please visit Kyoto Tourism Plug, which I read as Tourism Pug, which actually there is a pug cafe in Kyoto. So
there is.
Oh.
And there's a wonderful eatery that's run by a little Obasan that Heather and I just happened to go to. We're like, oh, because it did say, like, foreigners welcome. And it was literally in this woman's like house. And we walked in and she had this panic look, like, although I put the sign up, like, I don't speak English, but she was really like laid back as soon as Heather started speaking Japanese and stuff. And she was just so sweet and nice. And it was a lot more comfortable than I was expecting because it was literally in like her living room.
Right. Yeah.
Places.
We paid an exact change and she was so happy about it. What is the, I can't remember. It's like, because she was like, oh, it's going to be this. And I was like, oh, I have exact. And I don't remember the statement for that. Yeah. But I was so excited because I was like, yes, here you go. Because it's such a stress, like fumbling with coins and being like, change.
The doggy head cannon must jump fence.
Seriously, Flatfoot jumps 5 feet over the fence. I don't understand. She's too smart, you guys.
She's a ball of energy. And she's got itchies.
Cisco has a money idea. DC should make the book of infinite pages that just has every single DC comic ever in one book. Oh my goodness.
Don't put it past them. They make the beefiest.
Yeah, they do.
Omnibuses. The beefiest.
Jack is asking if you've read Wayward.
I have. I love it. I think that's a book that I think Maddie would like.
It's been on my list to read. I need to pick up that. There's a few other books I've been looking at.
Yeah, I think you would like that book.
There's a question from John. He's asked a couple times. Would you guys recommend the Bun Aftershock Omnibus? I've been debating buying it for a while. Is that just the?
Is there a title?
Is that the Walk Through Hell or whatever? I missed that one. I'm still sad about it.
That's by Garth Ennis.
Oh, what was this one?
What's the title of the Bun Omnibus? I can give you an opinion if I know the title. I am a big Bun fan.
I mean, nobody writes Southern like Cullen Bunn. Like, he really writes it sincerely and genuinely, like, and authentically.
While we're giving Jack time to answer that question, Hayden said, I probably missed it because I'm late, but does anyone have any opinions on the new Spider-Man creative team and the thrice monthly thing they're doing?
Jess just said that he'll judge it when it's out.
If those are all well written, I'll read them all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, All My Little Demons. That's the new one.
Okay.
It looks cool.
Cullen Bunn has his own Omni that has all his Aftershock work. Oh,
so it includes all of it.
I didn't know that. Then yeah,
it's already out. Wait, no.
I didn't know that it was out. I've loved all his Aftershock work, so I would say that's a great book to get. I want to get that book.
Oh yeah, it includes Brothers Dracul, Dark Ark After the Flood, Knights Temporal, Unholy Grail, Witch Hammer,
great.
Blood Flies from Shock Volume 1, and Man, I Am Evil Dude from Shock Volume 2. Oh, nice. I would buy it.
Scott says Cold Spots. That is a really good book by Cullen Bunn. I have Cold Spots. That's really good.
Is it good? You have
out and is still available. I missed that.
Yeah, I didn't hear anyone talk about this, which is weird.
Where are you seeing it?
I saw it in Previews World.
And it's just all of Bunn's Aftershock work?
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
So
I say get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything with him.
Mm-hmm. Guys, since we're getting near the end, let me just announce one more time the list Omar sent for me in case you weren't on earlier for release dates. Lock and Key, KEYHOUSE Compendium, the HC is on July 21st. Wolverine Omnibus Volume 2 is pushed back to July 28th. Captain America Epic Collection, trade paperback, The Captain, August 11th. Cosmic Ghost Rider Omnibus hardcover Volume 1 is August 25th. Fantastic Four Omnibus Volume 3 is September 1st. And Loki Omnibus Volume 1 is September 1st. So
nice.
Nice.
John Carlos is saying it was on CGN.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out after this show.
And John Axel, nice icon, by the way. So I'm a big Bunn fan too, Jess.
John, man.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, no. Melanie, you got to go Starbucks. Use your gift cards.
Yeah.
Well, I already did drink coffee. No, it's funny. Even if I don't look at the time, around this time is when I'm starting to get hungry and go down. And Oprah's like, 15 more questions.
You're in charge now, girl.
He went to 1:30 when I wasn't on last week, I think. That's good for him.
He's a big old softy. He's like, no, keep going.
Yeah.
Well, he generally enjoys having fun with his viewers, which is always nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Jack's asking, is Valiant putting out any great content these days? And Adam said The Hanger. I'm assuming that's Valiant.
I don't know.
And then Scott9 saying, not really. Heather Kina saying Valiant. I really miss Livewire and Toyo Harada.
Mm-hmm.
I know Omar has those, and he's wanting me to read them. So, let's see. Well, let me make a couple announcements again. That tomorrow I'll be interviewing Elsa Chartier, who's done work on Batman. She's an artist. She's a self-taught artist, and she also co-writes with her partner, who has a French name, starts with a P, and P something. And so I'm really looking forward to that because she's my new hero. And then Monday I'll be doing a live chat where do a spreadshop tutorial, how to open a free spreadshop that we use to you upload prints, and you can it's on demand printing that they'll do the t-shirts or whatever kind of merchandise there is. And during that live chat, I'll give away some near make edition merchandise. So tune in for that. I will post with time on Monday evening, probably 7. You'll see. if you're interested in that. And let's see, Jess, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube on OmniDog's Vault, where I just posted a overview of the Madman Library Edition #1. I just posted that at 10 a.m. this morning. Tonight, there will be Batter Days in the Batcave, where Taylor and I review Batman's Grave and Batman Year 1, Book 3. And you can find me on Instagram at OmniDogs_Vault. Yes, someone stole OmniDogs Vault. So OmniDogs_Vault. Thank you for having me on, Melanie. This was fun.
Sure. And new Spooey channel was asking where one can access early videos such as Omar's 6-part reading order for X-Men. And that is, we have a Patreon. If you're interested to be a patron, tier start at $1. As you move up, there's Ask Me Anything. There's early access videos. There's even consultations. I don't know if any spots are open. He's thinking about opening more consultations with Omar, like one-on-one. And Maddie, catch me, old reader, new reader.
Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Next Tuesday, we're doing Matt Fraction's Hawkeye. And on Sundays, if you feel like you'd like some extra me, I'm on the Omnibus Collectors Network with my friend and co-host Kristen. Tomorrow we're doing, at 8 p.m., we are doing the Fishman Island arc of One Piece because we've been reading through that. Once a month we do a show on that, and then the rest of the month is, whatever. So,
Maddie, do you like chocolate chip cookies?
Yes.
Okay. For the sleepover, my wife makes the best chocolate chip
yes. Do you think your daughter will be weirded out if I get us matching pajama sets so we can?
She would probably die for that.
Yes.
That'd be cute. And Tina, White Cat Cosplay on TikTok.
Yes, you can find me. I was actually just bringing that up. You can find me on TikTok at White Cat Cosplay.
Yeah, so this was really nice. Thanks, Jess, for joining NMC live chat. And yeah, thank you guys. So have a great week.
You all next week.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And everyone stay minty.